Welcome back, everyone, to Pinetopia. We are back here at the spider room where I've decided to use slabs down here so I won't get any general mobs spawning out around here. All I want are the spiders. I don't want this thing to be filled with creepers and zombies and stuff like that. So I'm going to fill this entire area with slabs here. Now I'm going to take down this wall right here, and I am going to replace this with a glass, and that's going to go all the way up there. Actually, on the top one, I'm going to leave out the top one right here because I want to discourage spiders from climbing. I don't know how effective that will be, but we will find out. But let me get all this out right here. And this is all going to be replaced with glass. Now, eventually, the wall back here is also going to be removed. And I'm hoping that that will help us to give us a nice display area that you're going to come down and look for. I'll probably have to widen the stairs or something like that. I have to see what I'm going to do in the long term for everything else. Right now, though, my main goal is to get all the glass up here so that we could scare you with a bunch of spiders. I guess I don't want that one there. So I suppose I should put regular stone back there. All right, now let's get some glass. I guess I better save that one for last. Which maybe be creepier if that one is a little bit open there, so you have a direct view of the spiders going in, and they can't get you because it's too wide for them. I'll think on that for now. I'll leave that open, and I might close that up later. As I said, eventually the idea is so that all of that's open up so that you could see the spiders at a wider view. I'm not too sure how I did it, but I seem to have miscalculated slightly. I went one further out than I really wanted to with where I put the glass. But I think in this case, it doesn't really create a problem because that means that this is now above us. So I have this lip here coming out that's a little bit further out than I originally wanted. And who cares if there's a lip there, because all that might do is just discourage spiders from climbing, and that's what I really wanted to do anyway. It's possible that I might even be able to safely put some glass there, but for now I am going to leave that out as it is. But that's our first draft of our glass area, and it really looks bad. Right, that there's absolutely no display area yet, so I am going to take this out right here. I may just have to push this back a little bit, but I do want to at least get the rest of the stuff done before I worry about the rest of it. Let me see, is that going to be even? Yes, it is. All right, good. So let's continue on this, get this all done. And at least I'm giving myself plenty of stone here, but I want to keep a close eye on that. On the durability, I don't want to use Silk Touch too much because I have the Silk Touch pick that I want to use for other things too. Oh yes, I'm going to need a few more slabs in here. Just slabs this up because I just want to make sure that we do not get any unexpected guests. So I want to slab that area right there. And the other place I want to slab is, of course, the rest of this floor right here. Because I have the outer edges, the outline that I accidentally made slightly larger than I wanted. And this is, of course, to make sure that we don't get all sorts of weird mobs coming out all over the place. Another idea has occurred to me since that last clip, and that is that it would be really nice if I could have some moody lighting in there. Perhaps some redstone torches, something that's not going to be too bright in there. I want it to be a little darkish in there. But I want the redstone torches to be hidden. That means under the floor. Now, I think the best thing to hide under the floor, though, with would be carpet. What if I had black carpet to really add to the moody atmosphere? Now, I have these sheep over here. Now, I don't think I have any black dye, though, but I occasionally see squids swimming around, so maybe I could find some squid, get some black dye, dye some sheep, then collect some black wool, and I could use the black wool in order to get some black carpet and be able to have some nice dark lighting. I don't know if I'm going to do that all the way around or have some dark patches or what. Probably depends on how much wool I'm able to. Aha! Here we go. Squid. Ooh, let's try that. Whee. Here you go. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I am completely incompetent at swimming in this game still. You would think that right, after some earlier ones I could do that. Let's see. Yep, first black ink in the game. Now we could take care of this. Oh, one. Darken up all my sheep, and I should be able to get plenty of black wool to take care of that floor, which would be about 9 by 10. So I need about 90 carpet, which is 60 wool, I think. Guess that'll do. And then we'll start out with 30. Okay, make that 15. So we are a quarter of the way there. There you go. One stack of black wool, which should give us a stack and a half of black carpet. And I could make some sticks and get some. Well, that's probably overkill for redstone torches. So let's see 16 for now. Let's have 16 redstone torches. See if I can put some beneath the carpet down there and see what it looks like. Probably dark. Of course, first we've got to get rid of this because we are going to replace this with a carpet. There you go. Well, it's fortunate I thought of that before I finished all that. Let me do the front bit first, see how it looks. Then if I like it, then I'll do the back bit. All right? That sort of makes some sort of sense. So I want to get this, well, at least make this even. Good. All right, so we'll do the front bit and we'll see how much do we want for the redstone torches. How about one here and one here? So we'll do it that way. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's do the same way here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. So we'll do it that way. Well, that torch goes away. Plop. All right, good. Just some small amount of lighting rather than a whole bunch like we would get if we had regular torches or jack-o'-lanterns down there. There you go. Then fill it up all with a black carpet. And see if this looks nice and dark. So you see. Now the question is, will it look too dark with all those spiders on top of the... Will you be able to see the spiders? I'm hoping you'll be able to see... oh yeah, the particle effects from the... Maybe they'll add to the spookiness a little bit. Of course, right now we're a little bit too well lit up, so I think I will get rid of that. I guess for now I can fill that up to reduce the light that's coming through. Get rid of that. I'm sure it'll be a lot darker once you get rid of all those torches. Oh wait, and that one. All right. Well, this should reduce the lighting. I don't do too much with moody lighting, but I think a little bit will help with what I'm trying to achieve for this particular one. All right. Well, I'll have to do something about that one in the future. But okay. There you go. All right, so not totally dark, but a little moody, so you might be able to see the spiders coming in all around there. Yeah, that back bit looks a little bit too light. The walls, I don't think the stone mixes with this all that well, but I don't think there's anything I could do too much with it. Unless I made the walls black with carpet or with concrete powder or something like that. I have to ponder that. But of course, once I activate this entire thing, it's going to be spiders all over the place, which is going to make the whole thing a whole lot more difficult to change. It doesn't look right with the glass over stone and all the stone transitioning in there. So I'm going to be replacing the stone here with black wool. So I went in, acquired some black wool here. I have to use black wool as their carpet since I want the glass to go all the way down. There you go. And more black wool right here. Good. And that means I should be able to place the glass back there. Do this carefully, but it won't let me put it on the carpet itself, but it might just toss it up a little bit high. All right, there you go. That'll do. I think that'll do very well. Yeah. Those walls. What am I going to do about those walls? I have to come up with a real nice dark substance, and I really can't think. At first, it seemed a good idea to use the black wool, but now I see that there's absolutely no contrast here, and when you add spiders on top of it, they're just going to blend in so much you don't even see the spiders. And while I was looking for something maybe a little moody, that is certainly a bit too much. Now, a second possibility is dark oak. You still have a little bit of darkness and would be a little bit better. Now, a third possibility is the tried and true Mossy Cobble, because I think my problem with the stone here is that's a bit too clean, but of course, you should be able to do fine with that, right? Right, I can see the Mossy Cobble, and it works well then with the Mossy Cobble that we have up there, and we should be able to see the spiders with it. So I think I like this because I think for what I want here, the dark oak is going to be a little bit too clean also. So let's just get rid of that. Go with Mossy Cobble. Oops. And that will be our thing that we use down here. Now, fortunately, I do have some moss with me. I mean, some vines. So if I do run out of Mossy Cobble, I will... Oh, heh. So if I do run out of Mossy Cobble, I should be able to get it back. I've run out of Mossy Cobble, and I don't feel like going to a swamp to get even more vines. So I think I'll leave it there for that and just fill in the rest of this. Wait a moment. Don't jungle trees, large jungle trees, spawn with vines on them? That may be an idea. So I am going to double check on that. If that's the case, perhaps I will have another row of mossy cobble, but I will finish the regular cobble here for now. So make sure that that isn't what I truly want here. Well, we got some blocks that are being that are playing games with me, but other than that, it all looks fine, right? Perhaps in the future I should just hang some vines on a wall and let it grow, because that would have been a lot easier than all that chopping I just did, getting those jungle trees to grow. But now that that's done, I did already go up one more level, because the level I want to do now is in line with what we have there. And my plan with that is to leave a recessed row, and the recessed row is there to is to discourage the spiders from climbing. I don't know how effective that'll be, but we will find out. All right, there you go. I'm not at all sure how well this is going to work, for example, or this, actually I was thinking, or the spider's going to just climb on top of there? Well, they won't be able to do any harm there, so okay, we'll leave that there. All right, I'll do that, and then I just have to go one more row up. In that last row up, I think I put Mossy Cobble, and that will give me a nice complete area all the way around. There you go. So everything is going to, I'm going to have Mossy Cobble all the way up except for the point where you have the indentation. All right, I think that will work, assuming I could place these in the right spot. Looking at this, I think the spiders are still going to climb up the walls and get trapped within that area over there, which is not ideal. I probably should instead have the part down here as the notch. What would happen if I do it that way? That might be a better, well, there is that little problem there, but I'll just have to push back the back wall by one, and I think that might discourage spiders a little bit better than what I was thinking of before. So let me do that all the way through here. Now, what happens if I use carpet going onto there? Will that encourage them or discourage them from climbing? I'll have to see. Maybe what I should do is I should take off the lights to a small area, cause a few of them to spawn in and see what happens. And also get rid of that light there, so that actually that light would be there fine for now during my testing, since that's not going to affect the spawning of that too much. So I'll take out the ones that are relatively easy to reach. Get rid of that one too. There you go. There you go. I'm hoping that'll leave a couple of spawnable locations. I don't know how many of them. Actually, it still looks a bit bright in here, doesn't it? Well, I suppose I could just watch and see. I don't see anything happening, but also I've got that one there. How about taking... Oh, there you go. Now, I'm able to at least get some of them. So let's see what these spiders are doing. Of course, we do have the glass that they can still climb up. So they're able to climb the glass without any trouble. Yipsy daisy. You really don't want to fiddle with me, right? see, vein of arthropods, 5. Yeah, they're yeah, and that is the problem with spiders. They just like to climb the walls. Hmm. Well, I suppose that does tell us that they are just going to love climbing up to there. And I think that's probably they're all going to come up here. So I'm going to redesign this a little bit. But I'm going to have to save that for the next episode when I think about the best way of doing this. But I'll see you next time where I'm hoping I'll have things better situated so that maybe they're down there instead of up along the walls. Until then, this is Pine Needles from Pine Ridge.